This guy's over here all on his own. Let's talk to him first.
Ciao baso. Gino molirani bubo tonking ba no kunetsag.
Okay, so you're not a hunter. What do you do?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna molira. Tangit wama jiko na. Tonkit pa no kunek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangit wama ji human ak in ikatune.
Why do you play?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna molira. Tangit wama jiko na. Tonkit pa non kunek abog. Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tangit wama ji human ak in ikatune.
Alright, well, I've got to go.
Baba Hassan-shan. No ba mulira chilai kunka.
Alright, so there's a Pazak player here. I'll remember he's there. Komad Fortuna.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulira Kingpaija Kislimapo Dwama?
Just a few questions, if that's alright.
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga. Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Tong Nabungsha Nununya. Tong Patukashmak
Alright,
Telea.
so the sand people seem to know the best. What about the Jawas?
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Takom Justach Miki Grabalmogo. Kachi Ita Hodunga.
Alright, I'll leave you then. Goodbye.
Jedabadawana Nidibobo. Tong Nabungsha Nununya. Tong Patukashmak Telea.
Okay. Who else is here?
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I hunt desert raid. I don't babysit.
Come now, I just want to benefit from your experience.
Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out banthapats, but thanks all the same.
I'm looking for something. Who knows the planet best?
You'll have to ask around. Komad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. He hunts far from Anchorhead. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is hard to understand them. It may cost you, though.
Thank you.
Good hunting.
Alright. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it?
Just looking to ask a few questions.
Everyone's looking for something. I suppose one of us should get it. Ask away.
I'm looking for something.
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually running when I see them, though.
You seen them with anything odd?
Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Wife was mad about that. Took her weeks to fix. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can surprise you.
Where did this happen?
I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get you soon enough.
Alright.
Good hunting.
So apparently the Salmon people are fairly vicious, but they seem to know the planet best. Keep your temper, I just wanted to ask some questions. Fine, I'll leave. This got threatened. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Actually, I did know. Do you have anything for sale or trade? Okay. Jurgen Kalta's carbine. Armor reinforcement. Scope. He's got a scope. I don't know if I need that scope or not. I think I do, but I'm not sure. Alright, so he's got stuff here that I can use to upgrade parts. Vastla always has something on her mind.
How can I help?
You know anything about this place?
Tatooine is a dry planet that has not been inhabited long and has little law. This town of Anchorhead may be its only settlement. Beyond that, there is little else I can tell you.
I see. Okay, well that's it.
Then I suggest we move on.
Weird. Nah. See, swoop registrations this way.
How can I help?
I guess I'll ask if I can know more about her.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
How did you join the Jedi then?
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love.
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced of that.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with them?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay. Alright, no dark Jedi around the corner this time. They let us walk on. Something about a Jawa by the gates. Could you be clearer? Why wouldn't I understand your true language? What is it you want? Sand people? So what do you want me to do? Tell me where your people are. Maybe I'll help. I'll check it out when I leave. Okay. So the sand people have apparently been abducted, or not sand people. The Jawas have apparently been abducted by sand people, and this guy wants me to save them. Alright, is there anything else that I need to see in town while I'm here before I leave? Cantina and the droid shop. Do I care about either one of those things right now? Somebody said something about getting a droid that speaks sand people dialect, so let me see if the droid shop's got one. I doubt it. What do you have available? Combat droid. What do you have in stock besides droids? Well, show me what you've got. I don't know, he's got some fairly nice stuff here. Alright.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional SciTech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
You mentioned battle and protocol. Outline your functions.
Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Yukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat.
Why aren't you keeping information to yourself?
Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me.
How do I need to be loyal once the restraining bolt's off?
Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so.
Why would you assume that?
Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well.
Alright, I'll see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining.
Does he know that you talk about him like that?
Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Oh my gosh. The droid's begging to be purchased. Apparently the mechanic is not very good at his job. Is there anything else in here? Like, while I'm here? Vince turret utility droid. No, okay. Let me ask a few questions about it. What functions have you tested? I'm interested. Let's talk price. 5,000. Could I convince you to lower the price? That was quick. Desperate to sell? Perhaps I can convince you to go lower? Come now, think of the advertising you can get from me. Alright, I'll pay that. You still sound impressed. Alright, goodbye. Alright.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Shall I kill something for me? Kill something for me.
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Alright, so HK-47 has joined my party. Let's take Jahani out for a second. Okay, so he's a level 6 combat droid, and he is very dark side. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's go outside and we'll deal with leveling him up.